Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Miami Dolphins.
You ready?
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And boy, a rough start to this one as this kick goes out of bounds.
The streaming shit. Yeah, I posted it in a group chat.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. To throw his car. He's going to take a shot right away.
He brought down that safety. Fuck.
And this is dropped. Oh boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now. There's so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that one or two guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible. So
damn,
they've got to go in there and make sure that
he cooked his ass, bro.
They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope and it's hard to stop the fall. I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Damn, bro.
And that'll fall incomplete.
Hey, can I go for this, or do I have to kick ball? Huh? All right.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Carr to throw for it on 4th down.
Bro, what the fuck?
This one is incomplete.
The fuck, bro? He just can't even throw a ball. Them bitches dead ass on the money. He ass open. Motherfuckers acting like they retarded, bro. If Tua throw better, I'm finna be fucking mad.
Tua now on 1st down. And the pressure gets there, and Tua's gonna be taken down. Jason Pierre-Paul able to record his 5th sack of the season.
That's good fucking shit, man.
Victory. That's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
Clean his ass. Ooh, he gotta drop that bitch.
For 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
It's about what fittest.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. It's complete to Fuller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2 to Fuller for a Miami 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh, what the? You in cover too, bro. What the fuck?
Jalen Waddle with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. And his kick is no good.
Yes, sir.
Inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
You damn near win if Carr throwing like that whole game.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes.
No
back
wonder
out
you was so
kick
quick to
this
give
one
his
off.
ass up.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the
Oxy, I was doing that to him.
That was planned going into it.
That's
not
not
necessarily
Oxy.
to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own
Now
sideline.
we'll see what his offense can do. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. He'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now Carr. He's going deep for Brown.
No. Yeah.
And that is incomplete.
I should have been through that bitch.
Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring us
I'm tweaking.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Carr. It's caught by Mike Evans.
Come on, man. What the fuck?
Out of bounds right at the 25.
Yo.
Good yardage after the
Yeah.
catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 3rd?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? You just gave Reef a 17 per game tight end, bro.
No, he only doing that this week.
What?
He ain't been putting up points like that.
And that dude did see the other dude slip, bro.
Cuz, man, I'm finna work on another trade for his running back that damn near go give me 20 a game. I actually low-key finesse Shane.
No, Shane finesse you, bro.
He gave me Tyler Lockett, bro. Well, Tyler Lockett...
You know how many points Tyler Lockett put up next week, last week, bro?
How much?
He put up 7 points, and I was going to go.
You was going against Tyler Lockett?
Yes, when you had Shane, no, Shane had him, and I was going to go Shane, he put up 7 points.
You put up 7? I'm saying, look at the weeks before that, though.
Bro, you need a consistent player, bro. You don't need a every other week player.
It's George Kittle is not consistent.
Hold on. This week player, man.
Adam took call. I'm ready, bro. That's why I was fucking up. I don't know why the fuck they got him on the bench. That was just some plain out stupid shit. Oh, who's these people? There you go.
His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now.
He put that motherfucker right over your head.
Gostkowski, the extra point.
I thought you was gonna pick it.
Here at 7-6.
I'm there.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is Jakeem Grant.
Hit his ass.
This to the 22.
It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out these things there.
Yeah, pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. Second down coming up. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring him down to the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
Oh, that's a run. No, it's not.
Now Tua. That's going to be
Get your ass out.
And he takes us beyond the 35.
Oh,
man,
fuck.
The same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down. On the handoff, it's Gaskin, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
The fuck? Alright.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa.
Oh, he tweaked. Oh my god, what is he doing?
And this is going to lead to another first down.
Let's just sit there and watch you catch the ball.
That one good for 16 as the drive continues. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Off a play action, Tagovailoa.
Ooh-wee.
Is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something.
I was waiting for you to throw that motherfucker.
2nd and 10. Tua gonna throw. Now they
Catch his ass. There you go.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And that's all about recognition right there, because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
After a 1-point game, 7-6. First down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Tua setting up shop to throw again. He's letting this one go for
yes, sir.
That's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
Fuck, man.
So this is something we didn't see at all in this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice, because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week. But
Hey, what's your record?
And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones.
Oh, yeah.
And this one is stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
2nd down and 3. Shotgun now for Carr. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Who the fuck is him? What the fuck? Ooh, what the fuck? No, they bullshitting. That was a catch.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that
I like bro. Whoever the fuck he is.
Carr. They'll roll him out right. This is caught by Evans. And finally he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
Oh, yes, sir. Face man. What the fuck? They cheating me. That's bullshit. They cheating me.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Throwing now is Carr. Man open, here is Jones.
That's a touchdown. First down. All right.
5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They'll come out in the pistol. From the gun, it's Carr. He'll find Jones again, complete. No gain, and it's 2nd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
On 2nd and goal, Carr flush to his right. Looking for Brown, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Antonio Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Carr will look to throw. Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone, and it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Jakeem Grant now to return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return up past the 30, but was it aided by an illegal block or a hold? Let's see. So that will push him back.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Check 26, check 26.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Tua sets up to pass it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They find some open field here. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're good at running the screen. Sometimes it's probably taken for granted, though. You need a good deal of deception in there, don't you?
You certainly do. And you know what else you need? The people who aren't involved in the deception to make sure they hold their blocks and someone doesn't flash too quickly.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Malcolm Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is down to 2. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Airing this one out for Evans. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 36 yards on the play.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Carr. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr now to throw. And he fires one incomplete. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. And it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on third down. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. Jones, touchdown, Buccaneers. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that makes this a 9-point game. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. From the 29, Tua. He's got Fuller. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It's a gain of 5, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Here's Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. This is Gaskin on the carry. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Looking to pass. Tua. Finding room inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Tua now on first down. Pass pass incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Tua. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line. Tua to his Alabama teammate Waddle. First down, Miami. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You know, he's been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Here's Gaskin. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. It's complete to Parker, left side. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Sanders' kick is good. So we've hit halftime here in Tampa with the Bucs out in front. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Another run with Gaskin. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And the pressure gets there, and Tua's going to be taken down. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. Here's Michael Pilardi now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. With it is Brown. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone to...
He's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. That last throw moves him past 27,989 yards for his career, so that means he moves ahead of the blonde bomber, Terry Bradshaw, on the all-time list.
And boy, he loved to throw it downfield, didn't he? That's why he was the blonde bomber. Remember, he threw it downfield to John Stallworth and Lynn Swann. It was gorgeous. Big throws, big plays. Terry Bradshaw.
A run with a fullback. It's Ben Mason. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Jones again. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And all the way down to the 26.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one. Again, he'll drop to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
The kick by Sanders is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side with Jones. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Again, it's Jones. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Watch 80. Watch 80. Right. He's tight right here. He's tight right.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Jason McCourty, a safety blitz and a sack. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll go for it. It's Carr. He's going deep for Brown. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run now with Gaskin. And he'll get this down only to the 18. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. They're going to look to throw. Quickly into the hands of Ford. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Tua, fast pass outside complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2.
34's the mark. 34's the mark. He's coming. Check him. Check him.
They're going to keep it on the ground. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Here's Carr to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. A give to Jones. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 59 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little game. Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Fournette on the toss to the right. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And this is caught by Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 9 yards that time. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Fournette. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
Xavier Howard, the all-pro corner, up to make the stop.
The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
2nd and 15. Play action. Now it's Carr. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 23. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their 1st timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again to Jones. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now Carr on the bootleg. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Bucs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So now here's Derek Carr leading his guys up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tua, he's going to let it fly. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Tua. And that will be incomplete as well.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Tua on 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed. Locked, reinforced.
Gostkowski with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Tua. Here's Fuller with a catch. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Will Fuller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Good game.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
Hello.
And they will finally get him.
Your daughter is talking crazy on the phone with her friends. She done with Paul. She telling him it's over with. She finna curse the girl out. Yeah. Listen, wait, can you hear?
It's better to try and
Wait, can you hear it?
Exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their
Hold on.
stats, but they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
You heard him?
She said she's gonna be your power.
She said, she take my man, I'm gonna curse it out.
Tua.
She said, call Michael.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They got too many niggas in the game for me.
Unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get
Oh
rid of
my
it.
God, do you hear her talking crazy like
To
this?
stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Please, let me hurry up and call Michael back. Let me call Michael back. She said,
My friend was bothering her.
she said, Paul wanna cheat on me? That's catfishing. Yeah. I swear to God, she said.
Side here, complete to the tight end Gesicki. And just shy of the goal
She said,
line
Paul
as he's
cheat
out
on me.
of
That's
bounds
real
right
life
at the
catfishing.
one. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets
She said,
up a first and goal.
she said, best friend, let me put it to you. I'm not lying. I'm so serious. She just got super quiet.
And he gets
That's
halfway
it, talking
there,
about
down
both.
to the 1 yard line.
She
Only a
whispering.
yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the
Look.
ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well,
Shit,
too.
I got one more question to call James right now.
Into the end zone, and all of a sudden,
Call all of them little niggas back.
a little bit tighter. So they brought the extra broke in down on the 1 yard line, and
Start
they're able to
talking to
push
him.
this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know
She
we're
just got off the
building
phone
on
with
this one. Coach
Torino.
Madden would love
She finna
this.
talk to
Power
Coach
football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving
Oh
forward.
yeah, she finna talk
Touchdown.
about.
25 seconds to go.
She
They
not talking
must
about.
recover if they're going to have any chance. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines,
If you ain't your daughter, I don't know who is.
now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Man, ready to beat Paul down.
Here comes the
What
return
did
from the
Paul
very
do?
back of the end zone.
Yeah, Paul definitely definitely did that. Paul definitely did
The Tampa
that.
offense ready to get their drive started. They've got the lead by 3, late stages of the game. What's the message here? Just hang on to the football? Is it that simple?
That's exactly right because ball security is paramount. And you got a small cushion. A field goal can tie you, but you don't even think that way. Just take care of the ball, close out the game.
Will they close it out? We're about to find out. Working with a 2nd and 3. It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an ending to this one. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Tampa Bay, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they will hit the road next week for a day with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for Miami, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. I'm Brandon Gunn. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on